$2.30.
Staying type horse Carl Perra, and obviously looking for a bit longer now than 1,600 metres under the circumstances. And Triplo's been able to hold him 450, 150, Carl Perra at 130. And the third number will be number 4, Sandpiper Lane, at $2.10. The winner, Triplo, is trained by Billy Mitchell, having a wonderful season, Billy. Number 3, and Triplo is by Snippets from Cachette, owned by Billy, and K.Y. Lim and L.H. Lau, a bay gelding, a 4-year-old, and ridden by Rodney Quinn. That's a winning double to Rod, and it's fair to say that he's enjoying his best season in Sydney. Second placing going to number 2, Carl Perra, by Carla Dancer from Lady Mill Perra, grey gelding, a 4-year-old from the Gordon York stables at Gosford, ridden by Shane Treweek, and 4, Sandpiper Lane, third, a bay gelding, 4 by Savage Toss from Eastern Minx, Gary Kirk up in Canberra, Larry Cassidy, and number 1, Inga, was the official 4th. Yeah, so he was a little too good, Triplo. He raced away, and when he shot clear, Treweek was trying to get into the open on Carl Perra, and the edge is just off Carl Perra now for sprinting. He's a staying type horse, and he didn't have the dash to be able to pick up Triplo over the last 100 metres. He was just a little too nippy, Triplo. And they pulled the right rein connections, scratching him from a race on Wednesday to reserve him for this. Triplo scored comfortably by 3/4 of a length, with 1 3/4 length second and third. The time was 1:35.30. That's a new class record. And no.
Ready now. All clear given. They're racing. Storm Rebel jumped well on the inside. Away pretty well was Authoritarian. Another Neptune drifts back with Strike Force after the start and Willie Watt. Markstad looking to lead though. Duke of Westbury go forward and they go around Storm Rebel at the 1200. Running 4th, Authoritarian from Waver Tree, racing wide at the moment, and Rouge Fur must be 4 deep. Willie Watt a bit worse than midfield on the inside from Party Prince and Let's Cut Loose, and about a length and a half away Strike Force on the outside of another Neptune. 850 to go. Markstad led a half a length. Duke of Westbury second, 3 wide Rouge Fur. Storm Rebel with the run of the race on the inside 4th. Then came Authoritarian and Waver Tree. Next is Willie Watt back on the fence from Party Prince and Let's Cut Loose. Another Neptune second last and a half a length to Strike Force, only 6 or 7 lengths off the lead. Rounding the turn at the 600 metres, and Markstad led a half a length to Duke of Westbury. Rouge Fur 3 deep. Storm Rebel over on the inside 4th. Then came Waver Tree, Authoritarian. Willie Watt just in behind those. And then came Let's Cut Loose, Party Prince, another Neptune. Down to the 300. Duke of Westbury hit the lead. Storm Rebel off the rails. Now into third spot. He's got plenty of room, the favourite, to finish it off. Markstad battles on. Then Willie Watt, Waver Tree. Storm Rebel loomed up to hit the lead though from Duke of Westbury. Markstad fighting back on the inside. It's Storm Rebel the outside, putting his neck in front. Charging home late was another Neptune. Storm Rebel in front near home. Storm Rebel won it. The favourite Storm Rebel got home from another Neptune and Markstad. Then came close up 4th, Duke of Westbury from Willie Watt, Waver Tree, Party Prince, Authoritarian, Rouge Fur, Let's Cut Loose, and Strike Force. Never a chance at the tail of the field. Favourite Storm Rebel, number 5, Brad Rawilla. Well, he appeared to have had a cosy run and he was just going to flick away from them. But it didn't really happen, as much as though he was stamping his authority on the race as far out as the 400. It always appeared that Markstad was still in it with a fighting chance. And then another Neptune getting a split down to the inside, charging over the last 50 metres particularly, and cut down the margin to about a neck at the very most. Now 5-12
on course, but very well supported. Been a little bit of money for a long shot. Home Tax downstairs has been well backed at long odds. Had a few still out. Opera Fair back from the line. This mare Opera Fair looked very well. I think she's going to run a race. She's around the 6:30 mark. Showed a bit of ability her first 2 runs. She's had a freshen up. She looks very fit today. Home Tax back from the line with Belmont Gambler, Sabry Princess, and Get Personal. No money for the first starter, Get Personal. He's had the blows downstairs. So at $1.80, Monet's Talent is the favourite at the moment. Ahead of Opera Fair around 6:30, and then you've got Belmont Gambler at 7. And Get Personal at 7:20. New South Wales TAB. A couple to move in. Home Tax is still out. And he'll be the last. Home Tax, Get Personal, Sabry Princess, and Monet's Talent have settled. Potomac Mills, Belmont Gambler, and Opera Fair. Opera Fair's drawn a little awkwardly out wide. Home Tax has drawn the inside. Of course, the big one today here is the Bega Cup, sponsored by Bega Cheese. The last running of the Bega Cup on here, the old Bega track. They're all set, ready to go. Starter takes a button. Line's good. Now there's one giving trouble, Puttermac Mills. Half wanting to rear, it settles again. The attendant's in. Rider gets set. Opera Fair is steadied. Oh, Puttermac Mills is very fidgety. Again, the rider was half out of the saddle. They're racing, and Opera Fair was just a bit slow to go, and Savory Princess and Get Personal slow into stride. Monet's Talent, the favourite, beat them out. Home Tax pushes up on the inside to take it on in the early stages, and this pair have set a pretty good pace. And Puttermac Mills 3 wide, ridden with the stick, is going to take this pair on, and the pace is a cracker. Opera Fair gets onto the fence and just lobs in behind the leaders. Belmont Gambler is outside. A gap away, Get Personal, a big gap away then to the last pair, Savory Princess and Niccolo Dancer. Home Tax is showing good speed. The roughie has been well back to the 400. He's out by a length on Belmont Gambler, and Puttermac Mills giving ground. Opera Fair snuck through along the inside to run to third. Get Personal. Monet's Talent, the favourite, drifted wide and is getting back. Home Tax is got clear coming to the 200. More the length, Belmont Gambler. Opera Fair to the outside running on, and then Monet's Talent, but Home Tax is showing plenty of cheek inside the 100, and Home Tax is coming away for a good win. Spect at long odds. Home Tax gets home from Belmont Gambler. Third, maybe Monet's Talent in front of Opera Fair. A big gap to Get Personal. Niccolo Dancer was never in the hunt. Then Puttermac Mills, who stopped after taking the leaders on, and Savory Princess back at the tail.
Yeah, 7, 2 and 3. So the horse Home Tax gets home for L. Thompson there at $21.70 and $3.90. Race 4 Adelaide, due in a minute. Shamrock Dance at $3.60. Power Plan 7. Senesino 7.
They're racing. Floor just a little slowly into stride. Blue Rider, one of the best out. King's Ophany jumped nicely. So did Dane's Reward. Spassky's right up there, but caught out very wide. Hold My Hand is not far away near the inside. And then comes Brookton Knight. Now, who's going to lead Dane's Reward? At the end of 300, Dane's Reward a length. Blue Rider, Spassky third, then King's Ophany, followed by Hold My Hand. Brookton Knight, Floor, followed by Hangman. McLaver second last. And Fintan drops to the tail of the field. They're onto the first corner at the 1100. And Dane's Reward is the leader by about a length on Blue Rider. In the third spot, 3 away, Spassky from King's Ophany and Hold My Hand, and then Hangman, Floor, Brookton Knight. McLaver second last, and bringing up the rear is Fintan. They work over the crossing at the 850, and Dane's Reward leading a length and a half on Blue Rider. King's Ophany a little wide in the third spot, Hold My Hand in the fourth, and Hangman going up to be fifth now, followed by Spassky, Brookton Knight, and then Floor, 2 lengths McLaver, and 3/4 of a length to Fintan. 600 metres out, and Dane's Reward shows the way. About a half to 3/4 of a length on Hangman. A length the Blue Rider, a couple to King's Ophany, then Spassky, followed by Hold My Hand, and Floor heads the others as they straighten up now. On top of the rise, Dane's Reward taken on by Blue Rider, and Spassky's joining in quickly. 2 lengths further back, Hangman. King's Ophany is making heavy weather of it, but Spassky past the 200. He strode away, Spassky. He's looking reasonably good. Floor is coming home well from a mile back. Blue Rider sticking on well, and then McLaver. Dane's Reward will run a hole, but Spassky wins well from Floor. Third on the inside, Dane's Reward. On the outside, McLaver not far away with Blue Rider and King's Ophany. Then Hold My Hand, followed by Fintan, Hangman, and Brookton Knight was at the tail of the field.
8 Spassky, $16 and $3.60. 2 Floor, $1.90, and 5 for third, Dane's Reward, $2.20.
Lenny Beasley. 2 Floor will be second, and Dane's Reward will be in third spot. So the winner, Spassky, has paid pretty well. $17.60 and $3.50. Floor at $1.80, and Dane's Reward showing at $2.60. The winner, of course, carrying famous colours, black with a white check, yellow sleeves, black and white checked cap, and Saintly, of course, the most recent of the top class horses to carry those, and the best, I would say, without much doubt. The winner raced by Dato Tan Chin Nam and Mr. J. Chua, bred by the late Arthur Baxter's Macquarie stud, and the winner by Wajib from Ring a Bell, a brown gelding 3. There are the numbers, 8, 2, 5. We stand by for 4th, 5th and 6th. The runner-up, Floor by Varick, from Brittle to Brown Gelding 3, Paul Cave, Corey Brown and number 5. Third, Dane's Reward by Dane Hill from Mark's Gainer, Bay Gelding 3, Jack Denham, Brian York.
Quite a few of them running here. 4.20 for Magic. It has eased from around 5 to 4 to about 4.20. Irish Chance at $10. That's the story. The band playing all the things they need to play before the Cup race. Now race 5 at sale, $3.90 a line. 3.10 for Ballykate. God's Wacky at $5.50. Don't Babble at $6.30. Raven Beauty at $7.80. 28 Seaton Lass, Pin Hero at $11. They've moved in at sale. They're not far away from the Cup. Let's just hope sale gets underway and running ahead of them all, moving in at Auckland. Here's Peter.
Last at the 800. Pin Hero by length and a half now.
The Blue Star Auckland Cup. Racing in the Blue Star Cup, and one of the first away, Danny Vegas from that inside gate. Chaser Leader goes with it. Shansbo's handy, racing up Jimmy Neat on the outside. Now the Message streaking around. Paces on early, all right, then followed between horses. Have It Back now going round Emerald and Chevy. It's work round wide on the outside, a fight for the lead, and then back about 6th on the inside. Shansbo, Denham just ahead of it, then followed by Gallium. Magic came next, then midfield Mull Queen, and parked out a bit from Danny Vegas, got back. All American is the next horse. Crimson is 4th. Last was Centro View, and back with it now North Lady, and back last Irish Chance. They race down now by the 700 metres, the first occasion, and the Message strides round and takes over at a good rate. A length and a half Cheviot in second place, then Denham looming up now, then followed on the inside. Next is Jimmy Neat as they come round the turn, the first occasion. Right there is Emerald Manchu Warriors parked out a bit, a length and a half to Have It Back, then Chase a Leader. They're followed by My Galleon is back with Magic midfield. Shan's Bows on the inside rail. Mull Queen is back behind these now, with then followed by All American. Danny Vegas back in the rear group on the rail from Crimson tracking it, then followed Centro View, and back last is Irish Chance, and alongside of it North Lady as they work on down the straight. Now down towards the winning post, the first occasion, and the Message carting them along a length on Manchu Warrior. Cheviot's got the run of the race, a length back behind it then is Denham, Jimmy Neat. Now they slow up a little in the lead, then followed by Emerald. Chase the Leader is the next horse. Have It Back is next, then My Galleon's parked out a bit as they go up the rise, leaving the straight. Now on the inside is Shan's Bow. Magic is next. Mull Queen's been covered 3 wide throughout. On the inside, Danny Vegas on the rail, so too is Crimson right behind it, then followed by back towards the rear North Lady, and back in that group Centro View. Irish Chance is about 15 off the leaders. Into the back they go, 1,450 metres, and the Message let go now and strides along 2.5. Clear as they spread out. Then followed Manchu Warrior on the inside. Cheviot keeping in touch. Denham's looming up to go after the leaders. 5 to Emerald now as they sprint up the hill. Then Jimmy Neat is the next one, a length and a half to Have It Back. Mull Queen going forward but still wide. Then Chase the Leader. Then My Galleon is next. Then followed Shan's Bow is next with Magic, a length and a half. Danny Vegas hasn't moved. Crimson's right on its outside. Now as they working down the rise, 1,000 to go. They're followed back, All American in that group. 2 back behind them now as they work in North Lady, Centro View, as they race in 850 metres to go in the Cup, and Irish Chance is last at the 800 metres now. The Message joined by Denham on the outside, a length and a half, then Manchu Warrior, then followed Jimmy Neat as the next horse, then Emerald is next as they come towards the corner. Mull Queen's getting handier, then followed by Chaser Leader. Magic is the next one as they pack up a little on the turn. Shan's Bow on the rails. Have It Back is there. Out wide of My Galleon as they come round the turn. Crimson's taking off, and Danny Vegas and Irish Chance to the very outside. Around the turn they come, heading for home in the Cup. Denham's taken the lead. The Message on the inside. Here are the challengers. Manchu Warrior, Jimmy Neat will chase the leader along the inside, and Mull Queen strides down the outside. Coming after them, Danny Vegas late across the track. Mull Queen's got the lead now. Chase the leader, and on the inside, Shan's Bow. Here's Irish Chance is out after them as well. Irish Chance dashed to the lead in the closing stages. Shan's Bow fighting back on the inside. Irish Chance and Noel Harris win the Cup. Second at the line was Shan's Bow. Mull Queen was third. They were followed home behind these now. Danny Vegas behind it, Emerald, then followed back behind them were Jimmy Neat, Centro View, All American, Have It Back. Crimson wasn't in it. Back also North Lady. My Galleon was back as well, and back there also towards the rear Manchu Warrior. But Irish Chance last on the turn, swept round and has stormed home for Noel Harris and has won the Cup. Shan's Bow fought back beautifully on the inside, and Mull Queen, after being in front at the top of the straight, has battled on for third. So here they were across the track at the 100 metres. Have a look for Irish Chance. He's 3 from the outside. On the inside of Danny Vegas, those green colours. He's also in the green, coming through that gap pretty tight there too. But at the meantime, Mull Queen in the green and black had made the lead. Shan's Bow, the outsider, it went to Butyl on the inside. And here goes Harris, whoosh down the outside with Irish.
All right, now there is Irish Chance getting through on the inside there. Shan's Bow trying hard and Mull Queen out wide. So it'll be 16, 18 and 8 there as they hit the line in the Blue Star Auckland Cup. Righto, about to move in Brisbane.
And they're racing in the standish. Whistle Up and over on the outside. Classic Day away quickly. Danajaya near the inside, and Sandridge Bay with Rye Hero begun smartly, and other excuses up handy. Then Hong Kwok Star and Rolene as they head down towards the 800 metres. On the outside, it's Classic Day taking the lead by 2 lengths to Whistle Up. Over on the inside, Danajaya and other excuses. The widest runner from Rolene, Sandridge Bay, and just in front of it is Hong Kwok Star. 700 metres to travel, and the leader Classic Day by a length. Danajaya inside it from Whistle Up. Rye Hero, another excuse out deeper length. Then comes Hong Kwok Star, Rolene and Sandridge Bay now back to the tail. Onto the course proper, 500 metres out. Danajaya the inside, and Classic Day matching strides by 2 to Whistle Up, another excuse. Over on the inside, Rye Hero followed by Hong Kwok Star. Sandridge Bay as Hong Kwok Star switches around, another excuse, and Rolene under the whip. Danajaya inside the 300, a narrow leader. Whistle Up and Hong Kwok Star, and another excuse on the outside with Sandridge Bay out deep on the track here, another excuse, and Whistle Up. Now Hong Kwok Star and Sandridge Bay. Whistle Up took the lead inside the 100. Sandridge Bay the outside going to it. Whistle Up in front though, and Whistle Up gets in. Whistle Up won by a neck the Sandridge Bay. Third placing Hong Kwok Star from Danajaya. Then Rye Hero behind it, another excuse who wilted from Classic Day. And last in was Rolene.
3 Whistle Up, $11.10 and make it $8.70 and $2.70 with final pools. $8.70, $2.70 for 3. 11 Sandridge Bay at $3.90 and 10 Hong Kwok Star at $1.60.
Super Tab unavailable there. They've still got numbers 2 and 6, the late scratchings on the board.
Racing's about to come up. In a time of 1:09.7, number 11 is second, Sandridge Bay, written by Dwayne Dunn. And third to number 10, Hong Kwok Star, Craig Williams. 3, 11 and 10. Fourth in was number 5, and that was Danajaya.
After the Standish handicap, 3, 11 and 10 in 1:09.7. Correct weight Ascot, race 1 on 3.51 correct weight. At Eagle Farm, track is now slow. Track slow.
Slow. He's going to settle at the tail, and Tabloid won the jump. Elvisa Laveau, Swiftly Alice drive up to make it an issue for the lead in the early stages. Maxima Star from on aboard to second last, and 2 lengths Big Allery the tail. They race towards the 700 metre mark, and Gary Buchanan takes the favourite Elvisa Laveau to the lead in his usual role. Pace is very good. Length and a half Swiftly Alice, Maxima Star from on aboard. They were followed by Tabloid, who got shuffled back to second last, and 2 or 3 Big Alleries at the tail. Elvisa Laveau races to the 400 metre mark. 1 length Swiftly Alice staying in touch. Ridden along Maxima Star, 2 lengths away on aboard. Tabloid is under pressure, and Big Allery. Elvisa Laveau turns at the top of the straight inside the 200. He took a peep back. Gary Buchanan on the favourite. He's going nicely. He's 2 lengths clear. On aboard's running on fairly well with Swiftly Alice, but Elvisa Laveau is full of petrol inside the 100. On aboard can't do any better, and the favourite is home. Elvisa Laveau, Hands and Hills went on to score. On aboard second, Swiftly Alice third. They were followed by Maxima Star, Big Allery and Tabloid the tail. It's a good win to the favourite, Elvisa Laveau.
Alrighty, yeah, 236. They race 5 at Bega this afternoon. Now, race 5 at Adelaide, hosed down at $4.90. 15 Cool Marquis, My Brave Heart, $6.80.
Presses the button, they're racing now. Strabane and Gold Art, White Out jumped quickly. So too did Queen's Message. Right up there is Doc Zula. Going smartly, Sir Simon, followed by Star D. And then It's Not On, racing up on the inside, followed at the head of the others. Cut Above, threading away through the field. A length and a half to Clan Dent. Then comes Easy Charm, Gold Dart, La Willow, 2 to Quick Star, followed by Kirkstall Lane and Durr Ranch, and the Victorian filly Sacred Model tailed off. 600 to go. Doc Zula the leader. leader, a length Strabane, third Sir Simon, cut above fourth, and Queen's Messages fifth, followed two further back by It's Not On. A break then to Star D, Caribbean Express, a length the La Willow, and then Gold Dart, followed by Clandent, Wonder Dur Ranch, Kirkstall Lane, Quick Star from Easy Charm, and Sacred Model is last as they straighten up in the Classic, and Strabane the leader, cut above, going up quickly into second. Posse 2.5 further back as La Willow, followed a length further off by Clandent, and 3 to Quick Star, cut above the leader. La Willow on the outside is the only danger, cut above in front, but La Willow starting to peg it back, cut above the inside, and La Willow cut above still in front. Cut above wins the Classic from La Willow. Clandent or Quick Star for third, and then came Star D, Gold Dart, Strabane, Caribbean Express, Kirkstall Lane, another 2 lengths Sir Simon, Doc Zula, It's Not On, Dur Ranch, Queen's Message, Easy Charm, and Sacred Model last to complete the course. Stand by for placings in the 5th event of the day.
Number 9, Cut Above, should get the verdict there. $5 and $1.90. 11, La Willow to return $4.30. Those for third, 2 Clandent, 2 even or 1. Quick Star, $1.40.
100 metres. Cut Above fighting back on the inside, and she's been able to win. 9, 11 and 2.
3, 8, 9 treble, $566.10.
$30 for the win in New South Wales and $1.90 for the place. Number 11, second, La Willow, $4.50. And number 2, Clandent, has paid $2 neat. Quinella, $59. Exacta, $103.10. And the trifecta will be coming up shortly. Here it is, $507.60. Cut Above, trained by Bede Murray at Conjola on the south coast of New South Wales for E.B. and Mrs. M.P. Morey. And Bede and his wife Edie share in the ownership of this filly by snippets from La Warra, and to give Bede added pleasure, he bred the filly from his mare, and she's a bay filly. She was foaled on the 9th of October 1996, and that was a perfect ride by Daniel Beasley. Number 11, second, La Willow, looked as though she might run down Cut Above, but the South Coast filly fought back too well. She's by Terce La Willow from Lilla Gold, trained by Clary Connors, ridden by Danny Nicolec, a chestnut filly too. She was foaled on the 7th of October 96, and third going to number 2. And Clandent, the horse of Bay Gelding, too, by Splendid from Kindred, trained by Bobby Pierce, ridden by Len Beasley. And the favourite, Quick Star, was a plugging fourth, not far behind the third horse. 9, 11, 2 after the William English Classic. Will have time and margin details. Here's the time coming up, 1:10.63. Well, outside Laurie's Lottery's race record, the sectional time here was 34.34 for the first 600, 36.29 for the last 600. And the winning margin was a short head with 3/4 of a length between second and third. And here's the winning filly coming back to the enclosure, Cut Above, ridden by Daniel Beasley.
This time, and they've jumped in a perfect line. Video print.